ISF reporting rules. In this video, we'll be discussing what happens if the ISF place of receipt is not reported. We'll cover the different consequences of not reporting the ISF place of receipt, as well as what you can do to avoid these consequences. What is the ISF place of receipt? The ISF place of receipt is the location where the imported goods are first received. This can be a warehouse, a distribution center, or a retail store. The ISF place of receipt is important because it is used to determine the customs duties and taxes that are owed on the imported goods. Why is it important to report the ISF place of receipt? It is important to report the ISF place of receipt because it allows customs to properly assess the customs duties and taxes that are owed on the imported goods. If the ISF place of receipt is not reported, customs may not be able to collect the correct amount of duties and taxes, which could lead to fines and penalties. What are the consequences of not reporting the ISF place of receipt? There are a number of consequences of not reporting the ISF place of receipt. These include: 1. You may be charged with a civil penalty. The civil penalty for not reporting the ISF place of receipt can be up to $5,000 per shipment. 2. You may be subject to criminal prosecution. The criminal penalties for not reporting the ISF place of receipt can include fines of up to $250,000 or imprisonment for up to 5 years. 3. Your imported goods may be detained or seized. If your imported goods are detained or seized, you may not be able to get them released until you have paid the correct amount of duties and taxes. What can you do to avoid the consequences of not reporting the ISF place of receipt? There are a few things you can do to avoid the consequences of not reporting the ISF place of receipt. These include: 1. Make sure that you are aware of the ISF place of receipt requirements. The ISF place of receipt requirements are different for different types of imported goods. Be sure to do your research and understand what the requirements are for your specific situation. 2. Provide the correct ISF place of receipt information. When you are filing your ISF entry, be sure to provide the correct ISF place of receipt information. This information should include the name and address of the location where the imported goods are first received. 3. Keep accurate records of your imported goods. It is important to keep accurate records of your imported goods, including the ISF place of receipt. This information can be helpful if you are ever audited by customs. By following these tips, you can help to avoid the consequences of not reporting the ISF place of receipt. By reporting the correct ISF place of receipt, you can help to ensure that customs is able to properly assess the customs duties and taxes that are owed on your imported goods. That's it for today's video, guys. Ciao!